One of the biggest debates that takes place when planning a meeting, event or conference centres around the venue. Where will it be held? Location and room consideration is the next section of the physical element of the Purple Monster PIE model. Think of a meeting, conference or event you've been to recently. Where was it held? I'm willing to bet that for many people the answer will be a hotel. In the absence of suitable rooms in-house, quite often, the temptation is to take your team to a conferencing hotel for your event or away day. Especially if you're looking at including an overnight stay in your event, this seems the most suitable option. Now, we don't for a minute suggest that you don't do this. Hotels are often experts at this sort of thing, but sometimes looking for a more engaging venue is the right way to go. If you're trying to convey a certain atmosphere or tone, take people out of their working environment or comfort zone, or help shift mindsets, sometimes you just need somewhere different. So broaden your search. If your budget allows it, try to look for spaces that are a bit out of the ordinary, spaces with a bit of history, quirky or innovative design, architecture or impressive features. And if your event has an overarching theme, even better. Find a venue that fits with what you're trying to achieve. In our history of designing and facilitating meetings and events, we've seen people go to extremes either way. From scrimping on costs and holding the event in dreary hotel rooms that inspire no one, to blowing extortionate amounts of money on an impressive venue with little consideration of anything else. Both can cause huge problems if the other meeting factors aren't managed effectively. Regardless of wherever you choose, in-house, hotel, conference centre, racetrack or even football stadium, make sure that the room you're hiring fits your purpose. Typically we prefer light, bright, open spaces with lots of room for interactive exercises and an absence of tables and chairs so people can move about. Look for breakout rooms if your agenda needs them, preferably close to the main space if possible. Ensure that the venue can meet your AV needs as well as providing any refreshments. Finally, make sure you consider the best location for your team. Think of where most people are likely to be travelling from and pick a place that seems the most convenient overall. We've been to events where the location seems to have been plucked out of thin air. Choosing Scunthorpe as your location when most of your team is from the Midlands doesn't seem to be the best choice. So, to recap. 1. Choose a venue that's best for your objectives. Don't be afraid to go for somewhere a little different if it fits with what you want to do. 2. Factor in the option of an overnight stay. If your venue is not a hotel, consider places for your team to stay nearby. 3. Make sure the room is big enough to accommodate the attendees, as well as any staging, AV and space for exercises and activities. And 4. Location, location, location. Pick somewhere that makes sense for everyone and reduces the stress and time of travelling to and from the event.